Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to learn about registration under the Bureau of Indian Standards Act 2016, commonly known as BIS Registration. Introduction. The Bureau of Indian Standards Act 2016 establishes BIS as India's national standards body, responsible for standardization, conformity assessment, and quality assurance of goods, articles, processes, systems, and services. The Act aims to develop, regulate, and manage standards in order to safeguard consumer interests and ensure reliable product quality throughout India. There are 10 schemes specified in Schedule 2 of the Bureau of Indian Standards Conformity Assessment Regulations 2018. Out of these, 4 schemes are currently active on the official website of BIS. Scheme 1, License to Use or Apply Standard Mark, also known as the ISI scheme. Scheme 1 is the primary BIS certification scheme based on Type E assessment. It grants a license to manufacturers, both domestic and foreign, to use the ISI standard mark. This scheme requires factory inspection, product testing, and adherence to a prescribed scheme of inspection and testing, also known as SIT. It is mandatory for products notified under quality control orders, also known as QCO, and voluntary for other manufacturers. The FMCS, or Foreign Manufacturer Certification Scheme, operates under Scheme 1 for overseas manufacturers. It includes requirements such as overseas factory audits and the appointment of an authorized Indian representative. Scheme 2, Registration Scheme based on Self-Declaration of Conformity, also known as the CRS scheme. Scheme 2 is mainly used for electronics and information technology goods under the Compulsory Registration Scheme. This scheme is based on Self-Declaration of Conformity, also known as SDOC. No pre-license inspection is conducted under this scheme. Manufacturers submit third-party laboratory test reports and obtain registration for each model or brand. This scheme is applicable only when a QCO specifies Scheme 2. Scheme 4, Certificate of Conformity Scheme. Scheme 4 is also based on Type E assessment but results in a Certificate of Conformity, also known as COC, instead of a license to use the ISI mark. It is issued for specific goods or articles where a certificate of conformity is prescribed. The scheme includes factory inspection, testing and maintaining an inspection and testing plan, also known as ITP. Scheme 10, which is Machinery and Electrical Equipment Safety Certification. Scheme 10 is used for certification of machinery, electrical equipment, and related components, as per the Omnibus Technical Regulation, also known as OTR. It applies to high-risk equipment such as switchgear, transformers, pumps, compressors, cranes, and assemblies or sub-assemblies. It may result in either a license or a certificate of conformity. The process requires submission of technical files, factory inspection, and testing as per relevant Indian standards. Eligibility criteria. Any person, including a manufacturer, importer, or entity, can apply for BIS certification, either a license or a certificate of conformity, if the goods, article, process, system, or service conforms to the relevant Indian standard. Eligibility is subject to compliance with the specified standards and fulfillment of the conditions prescribed by BIS regulations, along with applicable fees. Tourism, education, biotech, fintech, healthcare, IT, ITES, BPO, EV charging stations, and tech startups in education, healthcare, agriculture. Expiry and renewal. BIS certification under Scheme 1 may initially be granted for a period of up to 2 years. The license is valid only for the varieties mentioned in the license. For extension of validity, an application along with the requisite fee and documents under the existing license must be submitted. The license may be renewed for a period of up to 5 years from the last date of validity of the license. Documents required. Name and address proof of the office, such as certificate from Registrar of Firm, certificate from Directorate of Industries, certificate from Industries Center, or memorandum of articles. Name and address proof of the factory, such as certificate from Registrar of Firm, certificate from Directorate of Industries, certificate from Industries Center, memorandum of articles, or a valid lease deed showing lawful occupancy of the firm over the premises. Valid MSME certificate if applicable. Authorized representative letter in case the application is signed by a person other than the CEO of the firm. Manufacturing process flowchart, manufacturing machinery list, Details on whether any manufacturing operation is outsourced. Agreement for outsourcing of manufacturing operation if applicable. Testing equipment list. Details of any testing arrangement outside the factory. Valid calibration certificates of testing equipment, in-house test reports. Third-party laboratory test reports as per the relevant Indian standard if applicable. Thanks for watching this video.